Good evening, everyone. Today I am going to discuss about pollen grains. You know about pollen grains are male gametophyte. In different species, we can observe a different shape, color, and size of the pollen grains. In different species, having a different shape, color, size of pollen grains. And pollen grains are spherical in structure. The diameter will be 25 to 50 micrometer, and then pollen grains are two layered. Pollen grains are made up of two layers. Outer layer is called as an exine and the inner layer is called as an intine. First we are going to discuss about the exine. Exine, it is the hard outermost layer because it is made up of sporopollen, hence it becomes the hard, and pollen grains can withstand with the high temperature. They can survive with the high temperature because of and also strong acids and also alkali. Why? Because of a presence of sporopollen in their exile. Okay, and then pollen grains preserved as a fossils. They can be preserved as a fossils. Why? Because there is a presence of a sporopollen. Hence, no enzyme can degrade the pollen grains. And this exine wall, this is you people are saw that this outer layer is called as an exine. In between there is some aperture called as, this is called what, the aperture called as an germ pore. Then this germ pore help for the pollen tube formation, and this is a inner layer, that is called water intine. Then outer layer is called as an exine and it is a hard. And this is the cytoplasm of the pollen grain. It is made up of a generative cell and the vegetative. Generative cell nucleus and the vegetative cell nucleus. Next to this, this exine and sporopollen was formed by the tapetum. Tapetum will help for the formation of exine and sporopollen in pollen grains. Then in your NCRT ask that question, why do you think the exine is hard? Why exine will be the hard? Because there is a presence of a sporopollen. It is a highly resistant organic polymer that help for the protection of pollen grains from harsh environment like high temperature, low humidity. Next, what is the function of a germ pore? Germ pore help for the pollen tube formation and the releases of male gametes during fertilization. Next layer will be the intine. Intine is the inner wall of the pollen grains, and it is thin layer and it is a continuous layer. And the intine is made up of cellulose. The intine is made up of cellulose and pectin. Uh, then the pollen grains having a cytoplasm. Then this is a cytoplasm, and this cytoplasm is surrounded by a plasma membrane. Then matured pollen grains, when pollen grains are matured, they are having two cells. One is a vegetative cell, another will be the generative cell. See here, this is a vegetative cell, this is a generative cell. Then this vegetative cell is bigger in size compared to the generative cells. This is a generative cell, this is generative cell, and this is a vegetative cell. This generative cell is a smaller in size. This vegetative cell help for the abundant reservoir, it store the nutritions. And this vegetative cell nucleus is irregular in shape, and the generative cell, it floats in the cytoplasm of the vegetative cell. This is all about a vegetative cell. On this vegetative cell, this generative cell will be float. Hence this stage is called a cell within the cell stage ಅಂತಲೂ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. And this generative cell nucleus is a spindle shaped with a dense cytoplasm and nucleus. This is called what? This is called as a spindle shaped. And one note that generative cell further undergo mitosis. You know that this is a cell, and this is a generative cell, and this is a vegetative cell. Okay, this generative cell further undergo mitosis. This is undergo mitosis to produce two male gametes. Then what about this vegetative cell? This vegetative cell help for the formation of a pollen tube growth and development, and also discharge of a male gametes through the pollen tube help for the fertilization. Then you know that 60% of angiosperm pollen grains are shed at a two-celled stage. 60% of angiosperm, most of the angiosperm, they release pollen grain at a two-celled stage. Remaining some species are released at a three-celled stage. According to the research, in dicots, in most of the dicots, pollen grains are shed at a release at a two-celled stage, and having the which pollen grains shed at a two-celled stage, they having a long viability when compared to the three-celled stage. Three-celled stage in some species, monocots, they shed at a three-celled stage, and they have a less viability compared to the two-celled stage. Two-celled stage nothing but they consist of when generative cell undergo mitosis releases a two male gametes, that is called what? Two-celled stage. Three-celled stage nothing but the two male gametes of generative cell along with the vegetative nucleus, that is called what? Three-celled stage. Next, pollen grains viability. The pollen grains viability, you know that mainly affected by temperature and humidity. It will not help for the pollen longevity. For example, in cereals like rice, wheat, the pollen grains loses viability within 30 seconds of a release, within 30 minutes of a release. Why? Due to the exine layer will be very thin and easily desiccated too, and the moisture content will be the easily removed, and due to the high temperature and low humidity, and these plants are self-pollinated nothing but there is no need for pollen grains to viable in a longer time. Next will be the in the members of the Rosaceae members like roses, and Leguminaceae members nothing but peas. They are the Leguminaceae. Botany, they are comes under the Leguminaceae. Solanaceae nothing but tomato, brinjal, they are comes under the Solanaceae. In these plants, pollen grains viable for a month. Why pollen grains viable for a month? Because outer layer of this plants nothing but a exine will be very thick, and it will provide better protection against the harsh environment like a high temperature, low humidity, etc. Hence pollen grains viable for a month. And pollen grains of many species causes severe allergies like bronchial afflictions leading to chronic respiratory disease like asthma, bronchitis, like that type of disease will be causes. And you know about Parthenium is a carrot grass, also called as a carrot grass. It came into India with the wheat plants and causes a pollen allergy. And due to the pollen grains are rich in nutrients, they can be used as a pollen tablets as a food supplements. In Western countries, pollen tablets and syrups available in the market. Pollen consumption in the athletics and race horses due for to give more energy. And the different species of pollen grains can be stored. Pollen grains can be stored in many years in the liquid nitrogen, when we store a semen, it contains sperm like that. and that stored pollen can be used as a pollen banks in a crop breeding program. Crop breeding program nothing but these whatever stored pollen grains are used for the to production of a desired plants by making a artificial pollination or by making a cross pollination, that is called what a crop breeding program. Thank you.